What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090 and this is going to be Operation Blackout episode 25, the 25th episode of the Operation Blackout series. A series where my friends and I are going to be encasing the entire world in Obsidian Blocks to block out the sun. So we still got a lot of work to do, as always, that we need to get 1.5 million blocks of obsidian, and for us to do that is to farm out the end. I know that people will say to build an obsidian farm, which I don't think it is possible on the console version. I may be wrong, but who knows? That my way of doing it is to just mine out the end, kill the ender dragon, and just keep on going with that. So at least we'll be able to kill the ender dragon as many times as we can, and as well as to pretty much farm out the end city. Wouldn't that be great? We'll get a lot of Lectras, a lot of dragon heads, and what other loot we could actually find. Maybe find some more diamonds and also enchanted pickaxes, which of course that this one's nearly broken. Kind of awkward. Oh, do I have any other pickaxes I could actually use? I don't even know, honestly. Yep, this is awkward. Okay, so I'm just going to use this Unbreaking 3. We could just possibly black bar it and then use that onto another pickaxe to combine it. If we were to have an efficiency 4 pickaxe, and then we could combine an Unbreaking 3, make an efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3, and be good with that. Okay, alright. So, I gotta say that the last night live stream or the night before, depending on when this video is going to be uploaded, is that it is pretty well. I'm pretty sure it's 2 nights. Maybe the night before. I believe so. I live streamed on Monday, so yeah, the night before. Anyways, I am so confused right now. Just one of the things I possibly will try to do is actually not upload this as a scheduled upload. That I'm going to go ahead and upload this today as soon as possible. It's very weird to talk about this, because there was a tweet that I saw from Carl's vlog, aka Shay Carl, saying that if you were to schedule your schedule your videos or have the videos set from private unlisted to public, you're not going to get as many views as you would unless you were to upload it directly. Because if you were to put it on schedule or unlisted, then YouTube's algorithm already counts it as being a live video, even if it's not shown at that given point. So for you to actually put this on public first, just directly upload to public, then you will get more views versus then putting it on to schedule or unlisted, then uploading it right after. So schedule uploading actually hurts the video. Who knows? I may have not noticed a difference, but apparently for some people, they have noticed a difference. So this is gonna be an unscheduled video. As soon as you see this, that's when it actually got uploaded and rendered. Maybe the processing of rendering is still a little bit different for a lot of people, because by the time you may have already seen it, it probably is already perfect. But for the people who are always there on time to watch the video, or the first people who see the video, then the quality may go down just a tad bit before the video is fully processed. So it's kind of confusing to talk about this, really. Because whenever you actually schedule an upload, the benefits of that is that the video would already be processed at its highest quality, which of course I put them on 720, or actually no, I'll put this on 1080 at this point. Yeah, I remember I used to actually do 720, but that's for the live streams now because my computer cannot handle 1080 without getting some stutter lag. So now I put that on 720, but for these videos, it's actually at 1080p. Yeah, it gets really confusing to try to talk about this even after the fact the matter is that it's been recorded, uploaded, rendering, and then of course you see this video right now. I'm just talking as is if it was live right now. Yeah, very confusing indeed. But I will say that I have had a lot of help, because Baby Luna has stepped on by for Operation Blackout, so a lot of help has been done for Operation Blackout, including Steve, or Mr. Inflammable. He's done some work as well, so we got more work done for this week, at least. That I've been honest with the live streams, I'll be honest right here as well, that majority of my work that I put into this world in Operation Bedrock or Operation Blackout has been when I'm actually making a live stream, because I've been pretty busy with school and as well as work. I'm just being transparent as possible, because I talked about this on the live stream. If you have not heard of the live stream, then feel free to stop on by. I live stream whenever I'm able to. I don't live stream every single day, but whenever I'm able to, at least that's when you get to talk to me, and as well as that, I can tell you what's been going on so far. Now, it's just pretty much a recap. That at this given point, since everyone knows about the whole YouTube revenue thing that has been just shot to put, where it's just very, very low for a lot of content creators, especially myself too, that, well, I can't really say especially, it's always been low for me, but it's getting lower now. I actually make more out of my part-time job in a single day than I do with YouTube in a month. So, as of this point, I could already say that YouTube will not be a thing that's gonna be successful anytime soon for me. Although I'm not gonna give up, I'm always gonna be making these videos a week, like every Wednesday for Operation Blackout and Operation Bedrock every Saturday, and then any other video or live stream in between. But I just gotta say that YouTube is not gonna be a career as of this point for a while, until the whole ad revenue thing, the ads come back, the boycott is over, and everyone's happy again. But until then, that I will not count on YouTube being a successful platform for me. If it changes, then it changes. I'm just stating my feelings right here, right now. I am optimistic, saying that, or thinking that it will get better. But at the same time, I gotta face reality. If it doesn't become better, then it just makes the hurt a lot less, well, prevalent. It'll hurt a lot less just to accept the fact that it may not become better, and just be prepared if it doesn't become better. So at least I could use YouTube for a platform where I could still make my videos and hopefully use this as like a sort of resume, just saying that I do a lot of voiceovers, I do a lot of voice work when it comes to commentaries, I guess. Would this be counting as something as a resume type of deal, that I made over 2,000 videos, especially from when my microphone was so garbage back then to how I have a little bit of a professional microphone now? Maybe that'll be a huge difference, but just as long as I'm able to make a commentary to last a good 20 minutes, maybe that's the thing that they can actually look into in the professional type of field. I'm not even too sure, but at least I could say that I have experience in talking, but not experiencing and saying words correctly as of now. But still, I'm just spouting out whatever just comes to mind, that YouTube is just not gonna work so far, not gonna work until a long while, unless that I become viral overnight, or that I gain an audience of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of active users, same difference, right? Users of the website who watch my videos as viewers, thousands upon thousands of viewers. Until that happens, it's just, I'm a small channel. No matter how you look at it, even though it says I have 48,000 subscribers, I'm considered a small channel, given the fact that, again, I don't have thousands upon thousands of viewers. So, I'm no different from any other channel that has the same amount of viewers. So, yeah, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but that's just how it is, to be blunt about this. Either way, is that I'm just happy. I'm just very, very happy that I still have an audience to make videos for, because if nobody was watching, I wouldn't even be making videos in the first place. Everybody wants an audience. There's no doubt about it. Every single YouTuber wants an audience to watch the videos that they make. And if that wouldn't be the case, they wouldn't be even making videos to begin with. That's just how I see it. You don't make videos for yourself. You make it so that people can actually watch you be yourself. That's how it is. That's how selfish we all are. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. All I could say is that I enjoy making these videos. I cannot see myself doing anything else other than being an online entertainer. I'm not too sure about being a radio entertainer, but being an online entertainer is actually more fun. It's just more of an interactiveness I could get from people commenting on my videos, people commenting in the live streams, having a conversation with me, and then we just could discuss things. Well, I could just act out and just be overall annoying at some point. Even my commentaries could be annoying at some point too. So it all works out. This is YouTube, where you could put the you in YouTube while they take you out of YouTube. Why is this going on so far? Why are we in this state? It's kind of weird to think about the fact that all the other things like TV and journalism or the news sites could get away from making advertising onto their sites and shows respectively, but YouTube, that is not the case. What makes YouTube any different from TV and also news media? I want to know. I legitimately want to know. Is that if TV stations or the news sites could post offensive articles or anything that's controversial and still make money out of it with their ad revenue, then why can't YouTube? I just want to know. I legitimately want to know. But while this ad boycott is still going on, the best that we could do is just keep on going. Just don't give up, just keep on going, and it may become better in the future. Just right now, a lot of YouTubers and content creators are hurting. The ones that actually make a living off of YouTube. I don't make a living off of YouTube. People ask me if I actually do this full time. And I could say that no, I do not. If I was making this full time, that would mean that I'm able to actually make a living off of this. But as I said earlier, that I don't even make enough in a month to actually make a living out of this. I make more money out of my part-time job in one single day than I do with YouTube in 1 month. As of now, back then I actually made $150 a month, which is pretty much at least 3 days worth of work. But now, when I say 3 days of work, I'm talking about my part-time job. I don't want to get this confused with YouTube now. Anyways, so an 8-hour shift at work is equivalent to 1 month full of videos on YouTube for me. Needless to say, I just only make at least 8 to 10 videos a month, which isn't so bad. Just let's be honest, that isn't so bad at all. And for those who are wondering about the live streams, they do not make me ad revenue at all. Barely anything. I could actually live stream for 8 hours straight and only make like 2 pennies off of it. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. The only thing that I can rely on with live streaming is if people actually start donating. That's pretty much where the ad revenue will come from, or the revenue from YouTube will actually come from. This is why a lot of live streamers on Twitch are able to make a living, because they can base on their revenue off of donations, not from the ad revenue on Twitch, because even then, ad revenue on Twitch is very low too. So their source of income is actually from donators. So they're able to make a living off of that just as long as the donators keep on donating, or at least they have sponsorships as well. And if they didn't have any of that, then they are no different from a struggling YouTuber. That's just how it is. This is just real talk. But as I said before, I'm not giving up. I'm seeing this as a hobby, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this because it's just gives me something to do. I have no idea what else I would be doing if I wasn't actually doing YouTube, because the only thing I could see myself doing is just playing video games all day and watching YouTube videos all day. And me making YouTube videos, that's pretty much what I enjoy too. I actually like to watch other people's YouTube videos, and then I like to play video games as well. So when I'm recording to make a YouTube video to put on YouTube to watch, and as well as have people watch my videos, it's all fine. It's completely all fine. It's just like perfect harmony, and that's how I see it. It's just harmony in my daily life. I enjoy making these videos, even though I complain a lot, but I still enjoy making these videos because it just gives me a reason to actually start ranting and for people to listen to and people to respond to. Sometimes I just need one good slap in the face. And right now, that slap to the face would be the fact that YouTube is going downhill in a sense of ad revenue. Everybody's complaining about it, and rightfully so. Is that they've worked a lot of years, they worked a lot of time and blood, sweat, and tears into making their videos or enough, and to see that it is not actually paying off. But the ones who actually have millions upon millions of subscribers, they're still good. But for the ones who are barely making it from paycheck to paycheck, they are the ones that are suffering. And I'm kind of grateful that I'm not actually at that stage where I was actually making it paycheck to paycheck. Because if that would be the case, I would be stressing out more than ever. Here I'm just like, well, that is bad luck, but hopefully it becomes better. For those that are making a living out of it, and now they're no longer making a living out of it, I can only imagine the stress that they are feeling right now. Just looks like it's time to find another job for the time being until everything is sorted out. Which I would be kind of awkward if you were to put in your 2 weeks notice after the fact that YouTube actually fixes itself. That'd be kind of strange. But that's just a random thought. But I'm getting real off topic here, because one of the things I actually want to talk about, if anything else, if I have to say anything about Minecraft, is that we have about a good 5.5 chests full of obsidian, and I'm working on getting ourselves a 6 chest full of obsidian, or up to 6 actually, 6 complete chests full of obsidian. And the way that this is going to work, for those who are new to the channel, or new to the series, is that we will mine out the entire end, use all the obsidians in the chest to make a wall, or fill up the ocean, the walls of the ocean. Just make an entire border so that we have something flat to actually stand on, because if we were looked at the map, a lot of it, the whole entire outline is ocean. so we need flat common ground to stand on, so we will actually pretty much border up the entire ocean with obsidian blocks to y-axis 64, 65, not really too sure, and then from there, that's when we'll start building up. And from here, that we will actually make a roof, going from the east first, heading towards the west. The reason is that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So it's kind of appropriate to think about that if we were to make a giant black wall across the entire world, then we will not see the sun or the moon unless it actually goes overhead. But then once we start making the roof, we actually pretty much makes the entire world blacked out little by little by little until it actually reaches the west side, which is appropriate because our base is actually at the southwest corner. So we will be able to get to see the sunset up until the point where we just cover up the entire world. It's kind of like a metaphor in some sense. I think of it as a little bit of a more artistic and as well as an art form, well, kind of the same thing, just an art form and a metaphor just to block out the sun until the very last point where we can no longer see the sun, and then when we put that final block down, then it's completely gone. We won't know if it's actual sunrise or sunset unless we were to look at the clock, but even then it's not the same unless you were to actually look at the sun yourself or the moon. It's just gonna be that type of project where the whole entire map will be just blacked out, because we will see this for what it is, make a screenshot, then later on make more and more screenshots. I'm going to try to document this as much as possible, and then from there, then it's just gonna be completely blacked out. You won't even know where you're at unless you look at the map and then you see your cursor, but even then you can't really navigate because you don't know where anything is at. That would be kind of impressive, really. But that's all I can really say just for an update of Operation Blackout, because I got that idea as soon as I was actually done with the live stream. It's kind of weird. This is why I like doing the live streams, because I'm able to think up a lot of ideas to do while either making a video or making a live stream. And then from there, I just announced it, and hopefully I could actually stick by it. And for those who happen to actually watch the live stream and now watching this video, I still want to welcome you to these videos. That every week I just discuss a lot of things that are just not Minecraft related so that I can just keep a commentary going. So comment down below if you are from the live stream and tell me what you think about this video, even though a lot of it was already things I've already said in the live stream as well, but I just condensed it down and hopefully made much sense of it as I possibly could, given the fact that I actually made this video right after the live stream. So my brain may be mush, but it was just the best time to actually make a video while I still have the energy and I still have the thoughts in my head to formulate a sense and just spew it out to talk to you guys about this. So in a recap, that I do not count YouTube to be a full-time job. I don't say it's a part-time job. It is just a hobby, and it's just making barely any money as it is right now because of the whole ad boycott that's on YouTube right now. And as at this point, I make $60 a month. $60 to $80 a month. And that in comparison to 1 8-hour shift at work is that I'm going to stick with my part-time job. If YouTube actually becomes a platform where I can make a career out of it, then that'll be something different. But I'm not going to count on it or rely on it to be that career unless YouTube changes or that somehow I become viral overnight, or just in the future I become one of the famous YouTubers with millions upon millions of subscribers. But I don't see that anytime soon. The only thing I possibly do at this point is to just collaborate with other YouTubers, do some voice work, do something just to collaborate with others, and just make my presence known in the community. Kind of the reason why I wanted to go to VidCon, see if I could actually talk to other people and see if we could actually just get together and make a collaboration one of these days. If it works, then hooray. If it doesn't, then at least I give it a shot. That it doesn't hurt to ask, right? Unless that they're going to make this into a whole drama thing. Who knows? Maybe that's the only way that I could actually become famous, is to actually start drama. I'll be on the next Drama Learn Scares video. Maybe even Philip DeFranco if I'm lucky. Alright, you know who I watch, so there you go. Any case, that this is going to be the end of this video. Enough of the rambling, and hopefully we could get some work done within the live streams and as well as within the off-camera work. Just one more month until summer break arrives, and once that happens, more time for live streams and more time for work. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to end off this video here. So if by chance if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. I want to make a like goal. I've already made a like goal in Operation Bedrock, but I'm gonna make like goals at the end of every single video so that could actually help my channel grow. So I want to try to reach 30 likes within this video. So if we could reach that, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm not lying to you guys. I'm pretty much desperate at this point. So I'm going to be very happy if we could actually get Operation Blackout this video to 30 likes. Alright. And also, if you're brand new to the channel, if you want to see more live streams or content and hear me blab on about daily things that you may not care about, then be sure to subscribe. But until then, have a great day, everyone. I want to thank Baby Luna, it's Steve X98 or Mr. Inflammable, Hero SMO, and as well as Salvi16 for helping me out this week. Alright, have a great day. I am Sorkin090, and then as always, I'll see you guys next time in another video.
Forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.